Welcome back, everyone, to the Let's Talk podcast. And today we're going to be talking about the horror movie Talk to Me.
Hello. Can't wait. Gonna
Hey,
be a
hey,
great one.
it's
I
nice to be
promise.
back here.
Such enthusiasm. I can hear in your voice, Christian, and that's kind
I know. I think last week you said I didn't do, so I was like, you know what? I
you
gotta
get
practice. Gotta make it. I gotta make sure the audience knows how happy I am to be talking about these movies.
Yes, Christian is a very excited person to be talking about anything.
Oh yeah, you can tell it in the tone of his voice. He's very excited right
Yes,
now, isn't
always. All right.
I know.
he?
Heavy practice, guys.
Heavy practice.
um, Before we start, just want to say thank you to everyone that's listened so far. It's nice that I think most platforms. I think YouTube doesn't have that many so far, but most people listen to podcasts on like Spotify and Apple Music, that kind of stuff. But thanks to everyone that's been
Yeah,
listening.
shout out to you guys for listening.
And we hope to grow even more. Listen, we have a lot of ideas, so you can expect an episode every week. Willing. If there's ever gonna be a delay, we'll let you guys know as well. All right. Now
Yes.
on,
Audience comes first.
you know, now on to talk to me. So first, right, let's talk about the premise. It's a pretty simple premise, really, right? There is a hand that when you hold on to and you say, "Talk to me," you end up seeing a ghost, right? And you can let the spirit come into your body as well. And first, I just gotta say, I think this came out in 2022, and it's definitely one of the best movies I watched that year. And if anyone didn't know, it actually came back into theaters. This was it this year, right? Cause
It was, yeah. I
yeah,
watched
it
it with
was this
Kristen,
year, right?
like
Yeah,
2 weeks ago.
yeah, about 2 weeks ago. And
Yep.
I know Christian, I know you were surprised that it came back into theaters 2 years, but
So yeah. Um.
now let's uh let's so let's go on to the plot, right? So I really enjoyed this movie. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think?
Definitely enjoyed it. I think the plot is the build up to everything that happens. So first we get a little introduction of what the sand can do to you.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, with we start with a guy who's looking for his brother in a party, and everybody's saying that his brother's going crazy, and we see that mental instability of his brother
Mm-hmm.
because he stabs his brother and then kills himself.
Yeah,
So we get
bro.
a little
I
taste of
that
what this.
that was like sudden when that happened. I was not expecting that. And the way he just stabbed
Me
himself
neither.
after. Oh gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, that
No
was the real
hesitation.
crazy part. Is when
Yeah.
he
Yes.
stabs himself. I was like, oh, hold on.
Like
Hold
Yes.
on.
that was a great cold opener for a movie. I think.
Yes. Yes.
Like
I 100% agree.
it really sets the tone. For what's gonna come later in the movie.
Yeah.
N-
Yeah. Yeah, that was just the beginning of the craziness for sure.
You know. Then we get introduced to our main character, Mia, who I have a lot of stuff to say
Yes, we'll
about
get there.
about Mia, right? We'll get there when we get there in this movie, but I have some strong opinions about that lady. But
Um,
you have her pick up her friend's brother, right? Riley, right? And then they're on their way to Jade's house, which is her friend, and they see a dead kangaroo in the middle of the road, right? And I didn't I understood it like the on the second rewatch, the whole point of that scene, right? Um, why it was relevant, like putting the kangaroo out of its misery. Because there's you
Oh,
get
actually, you know what? If you have some more insight on that, I'd like to know. I actually did not really
understand that
put
scene.
two and two together on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, it could help me.
I mean it's jumping ahead a little, but it's basically like, well, not low, it's actually towards the end. But the end where she says like, oh, she thinks she has to kill the kid, right?
Oh, put him out of. Oh, right.
Put put
Yes,
put
yes.
him out put him out of his misery. Because you see the kangaroo like leading her from the hospital to the main road and that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that is true. Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
But yeah, we'll
That
we'll
is
get
true.
we'll get there later on. Um,
Yes. Oh,
right.
but you know what? That is a good starting point because now we could say that. So she doesn't kill the kangaroo.
Yeah.
She lets it live. The boy wants her to kill it, but she can't
Mm-hmm.
bring herself to kill the kangaroo.
Exactly.
So if like a character starts off like this,
Yep.
she's a very innocent person,
Yep. Yeah.
you
Or
know?
we.
Y-
You know?
I mean, it's not.
yes, it's both. I mean, she does redeem herself in a way at the end when
Yep.
she chooses, huh?
No, go ahead, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, when she chooses not to push him into traffic, she realizes, right, that she's making like the wrong decision.
Yeah, but we just fast forwarded a lot, but yes,
I know because
Yeah.
we keep because that's what I like about these kinds of movies, right? And then, by the way, first of all, we didn't say this the last time, but A24 has some really great movies, and I love that they give people a chance to put their movies out there. They
Yeah.
help a lot with that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
this is what I love about some of their movies, right? Like the just kind of the foreshadowing of what's to come, right? So,
Hmm.
and to jump ahead from that kangaroo part, right? So when they get to Jade's house, and then she goes into Jay's room, right? Like Jade's not really giving her attention, right? And when Jay's boyfriend starts calling Daniel, yes, that's his name. I gotta write that down.
Daniel, yeah.
Yeah. So when Daniel's calling Jade and she's like kicking Mia out the room, right? When she goes to the door, she does a sigh. And that's because she's clingy. Mia's clingy. And you find out like throughout the movie and you kind of see it, right, with her behavior and everything, how clingy she is. Because
Yes.
yeah,
jumping a little bit ahead again, right? So when we get to the party where the hand's gonna make its first real appearance, Haley, um, it's her and what's the guy's name? Is his name Duckett or the other guy's name was Duckett? I don't remember what his name was. But Haley's one of the people that
Oh,
holds
Duckett,
the
yeah.
hand. Was it Duckett?
Yeah.
Okay.
The I think so. Yeah.
I hope we're not getting that name. I hope we're not getting that name wrong. But Haley
Yeah,
is one of the people that holds on to the hand, right? And she even says like, "Oh, Mia's clingy," right? This is all gonna this is all gonna basically lead all the way into the end, and where she decides to like give up on Riley and jump instead onto the road as she learns to be less clingy. Anyway, so we jump into where they start using the hand, and Mia decides to go first. Which, how do you guys feel? Would you ever do that?
hell no. Hell no. We're gonna get into this because I definitely want to talk about the characters, but no, because I got a lot of shit to say about Mia too. So, but no, to start off, no, I would not
it's
go
just
back
a
in there.
hand, dude.
Nope, no, I don't.
So,
Nope,
Christian,
okay,
you're gonna hold on to the hand and say, "Talk to me," and see. You're gonna let his spirit enter your body.
nope.
Dude, I wouldn't even say Bloody Mary 3 times. I'm they hold on to no hand and say talk to me. I might touch the hand, maybe. That's about it.
I'm not even touching the hand. I don't know. I'm not even going that far. Keep that shit away from me.
Smart.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Before we do continue, I do want to say this. I think this is like the more elaborate version of like a Ouija board because it is communicating with the dead, and I
Yeah.
think it's probably the most
So is this like the VR version?
unique. Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
most unique version that I've seen of communicating with the dead in a movie. So
Yeah.
I do like the uniqueness of
And
how they
that
execute this premise.
that's yeah, exactly. That's what this movie does well. Like it's a simple premise when you think about it. Oh, you hold on to your hand, you talk to the dead. But they do execute it really well in the movie, like you're saying.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's as you see, right? Like depending on the person, obviously, you could end up getting really attached to that thing and then letting it, you know, um,
yeah,
They
it's
made it out to seem
like
like it was like some type of
like
like
drug.
exact. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like you're getting some kind
hmm
of euphoric experience with this. You see that with the second party, like Daniel when he does it the first time, you have that scene where
Oh, where he's
he's
kissing the dog.
yes, where he's
Yeah,
kissing the
Like,
dog.
why you laughing? Why you
He
laughing, baby?
he's humping the
yeah.
ground, telling his girlfriend that he doesn't. He basically not attracted to her. See, that's why he's not touching her or kissing her. It's like,
Oh,
yeah. After all that,
you make
you
him
see him doing
soft.
it again. Like what?
You make him soft.
The peer pressure is wild sometimes.
Yeah.
That
But yeah,
is
that
insane to me.
yeah. Oh my God. Well, hold on, wait. Continue with the plot because oof, there's so much. I'm now thinking about everything I want to say about Mia.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Oh
the
man.
movie really pops off when the brother
Yes.
Yes,
cries.
it does. Yeah.
So the brother asks asks Jade, right, to use the hand. And she's like, no. And then this is where Mia got on my nerves, right? She's telling Jay like, "Oh, like come on, just let him do it and stop being a bitch." Like, who are you? Like, you're not like, yeah, we might be really close, right? And I'm using air quotes because Jade wants space from Mia, and you see it throughout the movie with her reactions, like her closing the door with the sign, like Mia's kind of like pushing
hmm
herself onto the family, right? And
Yeah.
who does like that's not your brother, like he's a kid. I forget how old. Is he like I don't know if he's like 13, 14. I don't know how old he is. But
Yeah.
what like I don't know why Mia thinks she has any say in what the kid does. And it's even worse when Jade leaves the room and then Mia's like, "Oh yeah, let him do for 50 seconds." Like, what?
Yep. hmm
And
Yep. Yep.
I'm telling you, like, if I was Jade, I'm probably
Killing Mia? Yeah, probably.
yes, I'm probably like throwing her, tossing her out the
Yeah.
window before the cops get there.
But
Yeah.
why would he kill her? What happened?
Oh, to the
So,
brother?
That was so
Oh,
bad. What
elaborate.
happened? That was
What
so
happened?
bad.
What
so
happened to the brother, Quick?
let's get to it.
Let's
Yeah,
inform the public on what happened to the brother.
let's inform the public, right, on what happened. So, Jade leaves the room, and Mia thinks, oh, you know what? Your guardian's not here, so I'm next, right? And she says it's okay for Riley to hold on to this hand that lets you talk to the dead and let them possess you, right? Now, the rules are, which
hmm
we didn't discuss, is that you can't let them go over 90 seconds. And it is mentioned that Mia was the first person that it had gone over 90 seconds for.
Yep.
How long
And
was it? Like not that much longer though, right? Like I don't
yeah,
know, 5 seconds or something like that.
something like that, but the limit is still 90.
Still, yeah, yeah.
And so that's when I think things started to get crazy, right? So Riley holds on. The spirit he sees is Riley's mother, and those are air quotes I'm
No,
using
Mia's
again.
mother.
Mia's mother. Riley's mother.
Yeah,
Riley's mother's alive, everyone. And
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
talk about her
Riley, the
too.
little brother. Yeah.
Yes. So this ghost pretending or demon, whatever, is pretending to be Mia's mother and possesses Riley. And Mia lets this ghost stay in the body more than 50 seconds. I think even past 90 seconds as well. More than anyone's supposed
Oh
to do.
yeah. Oh, but
And
the
then
amount of shit that
this
happened.
ghost starts bashing Riley's head on the table, and yeah, I could barely watch it the second time.
It was
Again,
it was definitely tough to
it
watch.
is very
Yeah,
hard to watch. Like I remember I was like cringing the first time I was watching that, and then Jade
yeah.
busts into the
Yeah,
room.
we're with you, quick.
Yeah, Jade busts into the room, and then like the spirit like pushes like itself towards the window, and then bashes the head like one more time, and then tries one more time, and then Jade puts her hand there to block the blow. And
Oh, but hold on, wait. We also forgetting a crucial part. This thing tried to pull out its own eyeball.
oh yes,
Oh my god.
why do you have to remind me? I forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah. He nearly succeeded, by the way. He nearly
Gosh, that
succeeded.
was yikes. That was very
Yeah. I think out of everything, I think that's probably the hardest thing to watch
yeah.
out of all of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, there is the bathroom scene too. That was a little. It was not as bad, but that was so tough too. Just him banging his head against
That, ooh,
the bathroom ceiling and all the
yeah, that
blood.
was tough.
Oh gosh.
Well, something about seeing like blood and water going down the drain, it always makes you so like uncomfortable. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Same here,
yeah.
honestly, man. Um.
Definitely agree with you there. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
So
yeah, so,
we were when what would you even tell your mother? Because not Haley. Jay never really explains to the mother what happens because it's like, how do you explain that?
right, exactly.
And so you have the
That
mother,
is very good
yeah.
point, actually. They never mention. I don't think they tell the cops like, oh,
No,
mystical
they
hand.
do. So there's video. So they show the cops. So they know that none of
Oh,
them harmed the kid. It's mentioned
Right,
later on
exactly.
when they all meet to try and figure out what the heck's going on and how they could free Riley from like the clutches of the hand, basically.
Right.
Um, what was I saying before? I lost my train of thought.
So Riley bashes his head in severely. Cops show up.
No, no, yeah,
Ambulance takes him away.
the hospital. So
Um,
no, oh, yeah, because I
yeah,
was saying right, like how would you even explain that? And then that's where we got into that because the mother just ends up assuming that Mia has something to do with it, which she did, right?
yeah, but not for the reasons that she thought. But
Not
yeah,
for the
she
reason
did.
that she thought, but she was right to think that Mia was the one that did something, right?
yep.
Which
I don't know
let's go back
if
to
she
that
was right to
because
think that.
um,
She was right.
let's go back to Mia letting this thing stay in the body longer,
You
right?
just
Because
you, you
I
just
just
can't let
realized
Mia go. Huh?
no, because I just realized we skipped over that. I did not go in as much as I wanted to. Like, what is she thinking? Like, you think some like why are you gonna let this
Hold on,
spirit
we'll get the
stay?
characters in a little bit. We'll get the characters in a little bit.
Fine,
Let's get through the plot. Let's get through the plot.
fine, fine, fine. All right.
Let's
I
give
want
quick
to go
20 minutes on Mia.
I will
At
hold
one point.
I will hold on to my Mia Fury for now, I guess.
Yeah, yes.
Um all right. So Mia starts to descend into insanity basically because she ends up starting to see things, right? and she's
Mhm.
seeing her
Yeah.
mother. And this goes back to them saying like no one's really gone over 90 seconds except when it came to Mia like the first time, right? And
Yeah.
so that's whoever set these rules up, they knew like, all right, this is the time limit and everything. Like once you go past that, like you're gonna be basically entering their world in a way, right? Because she started to have nightmares as well, and then she ended up taking the hand home. Like I don't, what is after all that,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like
I
okay,
mean,
hold on, I'll hold on to. I was really about to go to I was really about to rant again.
every other sentence, Quake was like, "Oh, Mia."
Yep.
I'm trying my best to hold on to my rant. All right. Um,
All right. Yeah. Go
she
ahead. Go ahead.
she ends up taking the hand home for some reason because she's getting addicted to this hand, right? So she ends up communicating to the mother, the ghost pretending to be her mother, and then it's telling her like, oh yeah, you gotta rescue Riley. This is what you have to do, rescue Riley. And then like she even sleeps with it. Like I would
Yep.
be disgusted, bro. Like she's just being manipulated, and this goes back to basically the beginning of the movie, which we didn't really talk about, right? So she's going through one of the reasons she's also being clingy is because she's going through this kind of character, but also this is a plot. But she's going through grief because her mother, it's her 2-year anniversary of her mother's death, and they were so close to each other. And so this is kind of why she's like
Mhm.
attaching herself to people. She's like, hmm, she kind of has like a what's that word? No, it's
An
not a
unhealthy relationship.
no, like she just has abandonment issues in a way, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's the whole thing. She has abandonment issues. Now,
Yes. She does.
yep. So this is why this hand, and then the thought of like being able to see her, the mom who she had this close relationship to, is just manipulating her so easily because she's in grief still. She hasn't fully like come to
Yep.
terms with what really happened to her mother, right?
Mhm.
Because mm, should I say it now or later? Well, yeah, I can say it now. But basically, she witnessed her mother's death when she was a kid, and she assumed that like her mother kind of just like died. When the truth is, her her mother was basically self deleting herself. Like I don't know if I can say that word. I still gotta look and see if I can say that on these
No, you can say
podcasts.
self delete. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but
You just can't say the S word.
no, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if I can say the S word, but
No. Yeah. Yeah. No S word.
yeah. So her mother basically self deleted, and even the dad had a letter that the mother wrote, a self deletion letter, right? But he never shared it with the daughter
Mhm.
because he too was in a way in denial. But I mean, also like she was a kid when it happened. Like I don't know when the right time to show her that would be. But he
Right.
don't. But I think he saw that she was still suffering and everything, grieving because like, and so he decided to like, all right, this is what I gotta do. I gotta read her this letter so she can understand, right? That all this stuff that she's feeling like she shouldn't feel guilty or anything like that. Her mother made this decision to that she couldn't live in this world anymore.
Mhm.
Um, and it sucks because this thing just continues to manipulate her after that because they end up sharing like a moment, right? In a way, because they started hugging, and then this thing's manipulating her like, no, he's lying, and then she gets me away from the dad, and then manipulates her to see and think that her dad's attacking her, and she ends up killing her dad. Which
Yeah, that
that
was a
was,
cool moment.
huh?
I said that was a cool moment.
That oh, wow,
Sure.
that is actually crazy.
That's a
Yeah,
word. That's a word you can use.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, about the manipulation and everything to do that. I guess, yeah, that's it's cool. She was able to do that. Um, but that sucked though. Like, dang, like she
For
lost
the
some.
dad?
Yeah, well, actually, the dad didn't die. Actually, I forgot.
No, he didn't. No,
He
he survived.
survived, and I always forget because there's a scene that happens where Jade goes to the house and finds him bleeding out. The reason I forget is because of where he gets stabbed, and then that's I feel like the time that had passed since then. I'm just surprised he didn't bleed
Mm,
out
yeah.
because if I think it happens at night, and then he gets found like in the morning by Jade or like something like that. Like the next day, it's definitely not the same day. I don't think.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't know, but that's the reason why I always think like he's dead when I watch that. But yeah, yeah, she's still
Because in
surviving.
a way, like he's inconsequential after that.
Yeah, but that would have been a crazy weight on Mia though if he really did die. Okay, but he
Yeah.
didn't. Why did she? Either she really thought she had killed him because she could have called an ambulance. Instead, she
Like
just left him there bleeding out.
he's so lost at this point. You know, he's
I
like
know.
fully a pawn at this point. You don't know what's going
Hold
on.
on, you sound far away, Kristen.
Okay, I said she's so lost at this point. Like she's fully a pawn. She doesn't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Cause now she's like just all the way down the rabbit hole. She's like this thing has just driven her insane by manipulating her in her grief, right? Now she thinks the
Yep.
only way to set things right is by putting what's his name, Riley, out of his misery by
Mm-hmm.
killing him, right? Now we learn a little bit of lore with the hand because you can use the hand in reverse. Remember the little girl in the
Can,
hospital? Because they're trying to
can I
learn more about the
real?
hand.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite scene in the entire movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Why? Why would you say that?
because it was like, why didn't I think that it works the other way around too?
Yeah.
Like that makes so much sense. When the little girl said, "I'll let you in," I was like, "Oh
I
shit,
let you
Mhm.
in.
And I heard somewhere
this is
that
a game changer."
yeah. And then you see a little scene of Riley being tortured and everything. I heard that they wanted to put more of that in there though. Like they want to show a little bit more so you can get a clearer picture of that kind of like
Of like
that
all the
that
nonsense that's
realm
happening.
and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, that was interesting to see. Yeah, like you get taken by the hand like that, and you're just being tortured like just nonstop.
Yeah.
That's insane
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
multiple creatures.
Yeah. Doing whatever it is they were doing to him.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a scene from what's this anime called? Oh my god, with like the gun demon and like the gun devil,
Chainsaw
the
Man,
devil. What?
Chainsaw Man,
Incel Man?
Chainsaw
No.
Man.
Yes. Chainsaw Man. Yeah. Wow, my
Oh
bad.
yeah.
By the
It's what
way,
it looked like when he
by the
that torture
way,
scene.
if no one's read, you go read that manga. It's amazing. All right, but yeah, I get what you're saying. There's some kind of crazy scene like that. I mean, there's a lot of crazy scenes in that manga.
Yeah, there
True.
is.
Now, yeah, so this manipulates her to the point where she thinks the solution now is to put Riley out of his misery, so that he will not be suffering anymore. Even though I'm pretty sure they said if something gets trapped in your body and you die, your soul be like lost to those people now.
Yep.
And so that was the whole plan. So if she killed Riley, they will have him forever. And and so you have that demon whispering that into her ear, and that kind of broke like the spell for her as well. You remember that? When she was at the edge of the highway.
Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Mia actually regained control at the end. I really thought that the sister threw her in the traffic to save Riley. That's what I thought happened. That's my interpretation.
That's true. I mean, they don't show it, so it's definitely up for.
Yeah, I thought Mia went down with the ship, and full-heartedly was like, "I'm still believing she was doing the right thing."
I don't think so, because when that creature whispers, "We'll have him forever," her expression changes. Her expression kind of changes from being like hypnotized or mesmerized to like she was kind of like coming back into reality.
And then what? She decided to just throw herself into traffic?
Yeah, she figured maybe giving herself up will just free everything of what's going on right now.
I mean, I could see that, but
I
kind of like
think
Mary's perspective better.
Yeah, I feel like she was completely controlled. She had no, she did that. You know what I mean? She died thinking that she was doing the right thing. That's how I see it. She died thinking she was doing the right thing.
I think so.
We should do a poll somehow, see what the audience thinks.
Yeah, I think Mia was man. Are we gonna go into characters now? Because I'm ready to go into characters.
I feel like it's a more compelling story that way. Like we see her
descent into madness.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And not for some last minute, like, wait a minute, let me fix things. But like, no, she went down the rabbit hole.
She tried to fix things as best as she thought she would, and it was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But ultimately, Mia is struck by the oncoming traffic, and I guess we have a different opinions on this, but I think that the sister saved her brother from Mia by pushing Mia into the traffic instead, because I really think that Mia will go through with the plan. That's my interpretation of everything. And the last thing that we see of Mia is that she's stuck in the other side. She's in the other world. She's in Ghost Town now. She's a ghost. She's a wandering spirit now.
In the hospital, right? She's like chasing her.
No, not even just in the hospital.
No, she was.
I think
she was chasing her.
I think that's where she starts off. I think she starts off in the hospital. Yeah. But oof. And one thing to note is that Mia talks about her fear. I don't know if you guys remember this. She has this fear
reflection
that
looking in the mirror.
Yes, and she can't see herself, and she's calling out to people, and nobody hears her.
And that is exactly how the movie ends.
Yeah, her affairs.
One of the last scenes.
And this is one of the reasons why I think that she really is a bad person to the end, because like her worst nightmare comes true.
Yeah.
And I think like that's her punishment. Like she is supposed to be tormented because this is what she deserves.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
You know? But again, this is just my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but
All right, so listen,
you know.
I'm sorry. I was quiet that whole time because I was rewatching the scene.
Oh, you was rewatching the scene?
Yeah, I was rewatching the
Okay,
scene.
okay. All right. No,
All
no,
right.
it's fine. Okay.
So, like I said, when that thing whispers, "We'll have him forever," right? Then she kind of lifts her head up, opens her eyes. Really, she's still kind of crying, but then she removes her hands from the handles of the. First, she's gripping it tightly, the handles of the wheelchair. Then, after it says all that, and then her expression changes, then she takes her hands off of the wheelchair. That's
But
why I
my thing
feel
is, how does she end up?
she
How does she
jumps.
end up in? No, I think the sister pushes her.
I don't think so.
I think the sister pushes her for sure, because the last thing we know of the sister is that she's trying to protect her brother from
Yeah,
Riley.
but when she gets to
I
that
mean,
fence,
no,
she
from Mia.
literally yells, and then it's like, bro, then she could have just pushed the brother at that point.
Nah, I think Mia was bad to the bone. I think
I
she
don't,
was taken, and there was nothing anybody could do about it.
I don't think so because I think the only reason she's back, she's like in the hand at the end, right? Basically, right? Or in the hand, spirit realm, whatever that realm is because she had gone
Yeah, her
over.
just desserts.
Well, and she had gone over 90 seconds, yeah, and she was more susceptible to them and all that kind of stuff. That's the whole reason. But I just don't think, because the sister, in that, when she got to the fence and where they were, that's enough time for me to still push him off if that was what she wanted to do.
I think she was trying to fight it, but I don't think she won. I don't think she won.
I think if you rewatch that scene, you'd have you'd have a different opinion.
All right, hold on. Send it to me. Send it to me in the chat, and then I'll watch it right now. But okay. In the meantime, we could go to characters.
Yeah, let's talk about characters right now, right?
All right, who's your favorite character? Because we all know who we hate.
Any character you want to talk about besides Mia?
Yeah.
Or should this just be the Mia discussion?
No, well, I'll say this. I really like the mother.
I was literally about to say that I like the mom.
Yes, and I also like Haley.
Well, because she was a cool mom.
No,
wait, which mom?
There's only one mom.
No, there's Mia's mom and Jay's mom.
Yeah, but
I got a lot to say about Mia's mom too.
Yeah, we don't really, bro. We have like one video.
Okay, so you're talking about Jay's mom.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yes, let's clarify. Yes, we're talking about Jay's mom. Yeah. Yes. I think that her portrayal of a very grieving woman was very nice. Also, a little fun note: she's also in Lord of the Rings. For anybody who was a big fan of those movies, but yeah, she's in Lord of the Rings. She plays the daughter of the King of Rohan. Which was a long time ago, because she's playing like a middle-aged woman now, and I think she was like in her early 20s when she made that movie. But yeah, so like her.
I don't watch Lord of the Rings like that.
Well, yeah, another egregious mistake by Quaker over here. He needs to watch that. But yeah, so I like the mom. I think her portrayal of a very grieving woman for what's going through with her kids was very nice. I also enjoyed Haley. I think Haley was a cool character. I think at first I thought she was a cunt, but I really enjoyed her throughout the movie.
I
Yeah.
thought I thought she was too because of how. But looking back, the way she was commented on all of them walking through the door,
Yes,
that,
I
that
wholeheartedly agree.
that scene's actually funny now I think about it.
Yes.
And and listen, you know why I like her too? Because I understand the Mia hate.
Yes. Yes.
I
Let's go into Mia
understand
now.
the
Well,
Mia
Christian, do you
hate.
have any characters that you hate? I mean,
I am
like, sorry.
I am a believer in the Mia hates. All right.
Yes, yes. But hold on, wait. Before we go in, Christian, is there any characters that you like?
I'm sorry. I forget his name, but Riley's friend.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Like he
Yeah.
was just there.
We'll
Poor
call
guy
him
was like, "Yo,
Dudley.
can I try?" Like, no. He's just like, "Stay." And then his friend just gets like mutilated, and
Yep. Oh
and
my
poor guy.
God, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yes. I just
was.
want to give him a shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did like the conversation began. It just felt natural, like just some two kids just we were just talking about nonsense, really.
Oh yeah. It was nice. It was nice.
But other
Yeah.
than that, I didn't really like any of the characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, not even the
Not
mom.
from like,
Not even the mom.
not from like. Let me explain.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm
Not from
sorry.
like an acting
A
point of
negative?
portrayal of like, oh, they were a good character in that sense. Just from like, yeah, I wouldn't really want to like hang out with any of them. In my
Oh, I
personal.
see. Okay. This is how you judge characters? Okay. I'd want to hang out with Haley. Haley's cool. Haley's cool.
Yeah. I would either want to hang out with Haley or Jade, because she's just I don't know, she's laid back and low key.
Yes, yes.
It'd be boring though.
Hey, I like
She's gonna be
boring.
on her phone texting her boyfriend. It's like, why are you even here?
Remember, she makes Daniel soft. just for reference.
Oh man.
But
But yeah,
anyways, let's
go ahead. I
go
would not
into
ready from
our number one character.
jumping in
Yes.
on
Our number
I'll
one
an
let
MVP.
quickly start. I'll let quickly start. Go
our
ahead.
number one
I feel like you
hated
have some stuff you want to
character.
get off your chest.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
nothing.
Wait, actually, can I start? Can I start?
Fine.
Oh,
Go ahead.
sure,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Because I just know you guys. You have so much to say about her. So let me get my 2 piece in there.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. Say the no good qualities she has. Go ahead.
Apparently, this is how it's supposed to give feedback. You're supposed to give your
man.
positive things and then your negative things. Okay, so go ahead. Say your positive thing.
You never know how people are gonna act when they're grieving. Just keep that in mind, all right?
Yeah,
She's going through some shit right now.
You're right. I too will endanger.
And she's being manipulated.
I would
she's
rather
going through
she
and
had
being
become.
manipulated.
Okay.
I
That's
would
all I want to
rather
say.
she became an alcoholic or like a heroin user.
At one point,
That's all I'm gonna say to that. I would
Listen.
have rather she did that.
She was at one point. Remember the bomb?
No.
She was
I
like
wouldn't say that at all.
shit.
Yeah, on weed, Christian. Like that's.
Hey, it was a phase, and
she
she
said
was
it,
being manipulated.
and she said it was she said it was one time too.
That's what she said. You believe her though? Come on now. Anyway, I just want to say whatever you have to say.
Okay.
Just keep it in the perspective that she is grieving and is being manipulated. That's all.
Sure.
All right.
Go ahead.
I can.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let you start.
Okay.
I feel like you have the most to say.
She's grieving, right? Okay. I understand. Everyone grieves differently, right? But
sure.
I am not going to endanger a kid with letting a spirit possess his body just so I can talk to my dead mother. And yes, I'm using air quotes again, right?
Yes.
Now, she's being manipulated. Sure, you can say that after that scene, But during that scene, really, I mean, she really had the choice to just say, "All right, let me like, no, like this is dangerous. It shouldn't be past. You shouldn't be going past 90 seconds. He shouldn't even have
Mm-hmm.
been on that, Christian. This before the whole manipulation thing, right? Again, who gives her the right to give that boy permission to use that hand?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, she has no right to do that. And then when she even does that, she breaks the rules, and like she's not thinking like you're letting some force be in this kid's body for longer than 90 seconds. Something you guys don't even truly understand. Just because you think your mom's in
Mm-hmm.
there, like what? That is
Yeah.
so. I don't care how much you're grieving, bro. I do not care.
Mm-hmm.
That is so selfish.
That
Like
is,
that's
yeah.
actually insane.
Oof.
And
Oof. Yes, yes. Go on.
I mean, what else? Does she do anything else that's egregious apart from that? But I can understand why they all felt she was being clingy to, and like I understand that's her thing. Like I was saying, right? She has a really close relationship with her mother, and that void needed to be filled. And you can even Jade says it like you forced yourself into our family. Like you can tell Jade wanted space from her and all that. And why was she still making those jokes about her and Daniel? You know, being a couple and stuff like that.
Oh,
I
yeah, and
think that
all
gets a
that.
little like
Yeah.
weird and awkward. Like, can you not say that anymore? Like, it's so strange.
Exactly.
And talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Danielle, either her Gucci.
He what?
Remember
Wait, what did you say?
about Daniel? Remember in the bedroom that scene?
Oh, when he sucked on the toes, or she sucked on his toes.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was funny. But I was also
yeah.
talking about the one when she's telling Jay like, oh, tell Dan to come over and suck my Gucci. You remember that?
Oh, she said that.
Yeah,
I
she was
Oh,
remember that.
saying
I'm
that.
very.
Huh?
I don't remember that.
You never? Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's
I remember
probably
the
I don't.
fresh in
toes.
my mind because I watched it this. I rewatched it this week. That's probably why it's fresh in my mind.
I remember the toes.
Yeah, that that was hilarious, man. Yeah,
That's one word.
that thing was driving her crazy because she was like staring at something doing that to Daniel, and then before she knew it was her who was doing it.
You see, that's the thing. That's the possession right there. All right, let me go into why I don't like Mia. I don't actually. I should go back. I don't like Mia's mom, and I don't care that they were close or anything. And here's why, bro. Mia does this possession shit. She has no concept of good or bad when it comes to like this shit. Like, okay, when we talk about the supernatural, right? We have an instinctual repellent that's just like, hey, like we're never gonna do this like at all. We will never touch this shit at all. And it's like, okay, yeah, you were close with your mom, but your mom didn't teach you to like not ever touch this shit. So you're close with your mom, but yeah, there's no. I don't. There's a disconnect for me because I feel like moms too know this shit where they're just like, oh yeah, don't ever mess with stuff like this. But yet your mom never told you to never do this. So you just go about doing this shit very willy nilly. So I hate the mom. I know she killed herself, but fuck her. I think she didn't teach Mia well enough to stay away from things like this. Because I'm like, no, there's no
wild.
way a mother never teaches their
This
child not to
is
like.
wild.
But
No, I don't care. This is my take. Like my mom, bro, my mom doesn't even want me to watch horror movies. Like she hates horror movies.
No,
But
If your mom
you're
in
okay being
Australia
possessed?
where they
You're
live, like the supernatural is like normal to them.
My mom, you talk to my mom about this shit. Oh my god, she will swear to God it is. I'm pretty sure your mom too. You
No,
show your mom
no,
that hand.
I
Christian,
think
show your mom that hand and tell her what it could do. What would your mom say?
deep
What would
down
your mom say?
is very in. I don't like your mom because your mom is not my mom. And you know
Bro,
what? You.
no, dude, no. If your mom could see what the hell that hand does, what would your mom say? Like, come on now. Come on now. What would Mia's mom say? Apparently, Mia's mom did not teach Mia enough
but
about saying no to
I
shit like
mean,
this.
It is such a
Barry,
wild take.
Barry. The
Hi,
only thing I'll say
hi.
about that is that not everyone believes in that because
I don't know.
Mia had doubts about that being real too, till she touched the hand.
But then to still do it, you see it's real and you still do it.
But they
What
all
is wrong with
do
you?
it. They all get that
Except for
sensation
Jade
that
because she's what?
they want to
Smart.
talk again.
Exactly. Yes. A good mother. She has a good mother. I'll say that. She has a good mother.
Well,
One
you
of the
can't.
reasons why I like Jade's mom.
Well, can you say that because Riley
It's
decided
because
to
she's
do it?
oh, Riley wanted to be cool. And he was
All
going through
I'm
a phase
saying
with his
is
mom.
you are fucking judging. You're hating on the parent because their child was stupid.
Yes. Oh, of course. Yes. Parent takes responsibility for their kids.
Yeah, but
A
Barry
hundred
has.
percent.
But
And
Mia
Hating
is a
like,
grown
is
lady,
she,
bro.
is she a bad mom or a good mom?
who didn't teach her enough? That's all I'm gonna
Wait,
say. How could
how
you say that?
old
But
is
how
Mia
could
in
you say
this
that like
movie?
when she put Riley in danger? How could you say that when she put Riley in danger?
Wait, what?
You think her mom raised her well? To
Wait,
put Riley in danger?
but Barry, hold on.
I don't know.
At
I
what
don't know. And she
age?
was close with her
No,
mom.
listen. At what age do you got to start taking responsibility for yourself?
That is true. But it's like, what kind of teachings do you have in you that just allow you to do shit like this?
Nah, but you can't say that
No,
because sometimes you change.
So
no.
No.
Listen, I'm not
Sometimes.
blaming the mom wholeheartedly. I'm just saying I don't like the mom at all. I no, something about it, and especially it took hold when I watched it the second time because I'm just like I don't know. I think maybe it's because listen, I don't know why she killed herself, but
I guess she's 17.
bro, you have a
So,
kid and you kill yourself. So I disagree with the whole killing yourself thing too. Again, I don't know why she did
oh,
it, but listen, that's a whole other conversation.
yo,
But like,
this is not the
yo,
podcast
I
for that,
disagree
bro.
with the mom wholeheartedly. I disagree with the mom wholeheartedly.
Listen,
Wholeheartedly.
And
listen.
that's fine. But I just don't
All
want you
right.
to give her this hate because
Of
the
what Mia did?
the child wasn't taught. You know, like you don't know if it's like one thing. If there's like a world where like we all know about these superstitious things and like what they do, so you should know. Don't touch the hand. There's some random thing they found, and you're gonna like attribute so much hate to the mom for
Listen,
the
all right,
child
listen.
being
Mia
stupid.
tried it out. All right, Mia tried it out and still went back and then put Riley in danger. So no,
She was
I'm sorry.
grieving.
I can't. Mm.
She was grieving, and it affected her choices.
No, and like this is why I was saying. I don't know if you guys heard me when I said it. I would rather if she had become a heroin addict, because at least with that, like, I would rather that because look at what the fuck you're trying to do then. You're letting demonic forces enter your soul. No, I'd
Wait,
rather you just become a heroin addict.
you guys don't like demonic
I'd
Just,
rather
forces enter your
that.
you know
soul?
what? Just keep the same energy for everything. When
Yes,
child
maybe.
does something, just make. I want to make sure you better always be blaming the parent for not teaching the child enough. Because
Listen,
that's what
well,
you
hold
do.
on, wait, Christian. Christian, you actually don't know me with horror movies. Everybody who makes a stupid fucking decision on a horror movie, I always say it's their fault. So the parent isn't there, but Mia's parent isn't here. So yeah, I'll blame the mom for this.
Nah, this is Mia's
All right,
fault,
but
bro.
people.
I'm sorry. This is all Mia's fault. She saw what the hand can do.
Mm,
She got addicted, and she let it affect her decisions. She let her grief get a hold of her, and she was manipulated by dark forces because of it. And
yeah. All right. Fine. But still, blame the mom, and I'm blaming Mia. Mia 90%, mom 10%. How
listen,
does
I
that
don't
sound?
really care as long as Mia gets most of the blame because it's her fault.
All
She's
right. There we
dumb,
go. See, Mia
and
90%, mom 10%. That's why I said I want to start with the mom, because I feel like the mom didn't teach Mia enough to say no to shit like this.
yeah.
Like no. If my mom had passed away at the same time I was Mia's age, I would still have the sense to say no. To hey, we're gonna play with the Ouija board. Fuck you. I'm going home.
Yeah,
Fuck you. You can summon the demonic forces.
if I ever go to someone's house and they pull out a Ouija board or any kind of spiritual thing, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just talk to you the next day, and I'm leaving.
Uh,
I do
right,
not want to mess
exactly.
with
Yeah, see,
anything like that ever, whether it's real or not.
right,
I'm not even gonna take the
Yo, but
exactly.
chance.
But let's
Mary,
indulge. No,
let's
hold
have
on,
a
wait.
let's,
Hold on, no,
let's have a
stop.
sleepover. Let's have a sleepover.
No. Shut the fuck up, Christian. No, shut up. Watch, because watch this. Because even if you, let's say you dilly dallied in this, right, just once, and you find out that it's real, why the fuck would you do it again?
But you see, I understand that. But why is that the
Very.
mom's fault?
She was grieving.
Why is that the
Bro,
mom's
I. Oh.
That's all
And
I'm
no.
saying.
And then on top of that, then you let Riley do it. Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
don't get me started on that
No, I'm
again,
sorry.
bro.
I'm sorry.
I feel like this should all be directed towards Mia.
And the
But
mom.
Barry's like, no,
And the
Mia's
mom.
mom.
And the mom. I think her weak parenting skills, like, attributed to this. Like, how are you close with your child, but yet you don't teach her these crucial things? And then on top of that, you off yourself. I'm sorry. No. Mm-mm. No. I'm sorry. No. There's a whole, like, bro, I'm literally watching this movie, and I'm just like, if I had a kid, would I off myself? I'm like, no, I can't do that. Again, I don't know why she did it. I know people have done this already. I'm
Listen,
sorry if there are people in the audience who go through this. I'm sorry, I really
this
am.
is not.
But no, I blame Mia's mom. I blame Mia's mom. I blame Mia's mom. I do. And I have to say this, watching the movie again just made me realize how much I didn't like Mia's mom. So yeah, I
That's crazy.
wholeheartedly
This
say
woman
this.
has like 5 minutes. Well, not even, this woman has 40 seconds of screen time through a cell phone video, and Barry somehow
Exactly.
hates this
And
woman.
she did her part. Yep. Right. Her and Mia were close. Yeah. Okay. Not
That
close
is
enough for me.
wild.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. Poor parenting skills.
Do you blame the
this
dad?
nonsense. I do. Yeah. I do too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he married a no good mother, right? So the dad
Exactly.
is really
Yes.
at fault.
Exactly.
Bro.
Exactly.
Christian,
It's like girls
don't
who
enable
have
this
children with
behavior.
deadbeat dads. Like it's like girls who have like, yeah, you got to blame these people. Like you brought a child into the world and you didn't teach her right. Now you nearly get the neighbor's kid killed. Come on now.
But okay, couldn't you
Come
say
on
that
now.
about the parents of serial killers then?
He
Um.
blames them. He blames the parents. We've
Oh, well,
established
you know
very
what? Yeah.
wholeheartedly blames the parents for bad parenting.
Oh boy. You know what? Let's save this
That's what we.
conversation. Let's save that for a different discussion. That
Oh,
we're
different
we're gonna
podcast.
go down a
Why?
whole rabbit hole with
We'll
that.
title it. Why does Barry blame the parents? Why does Barry blame the
That would
We've
be a
learned
good one.
something today. We've learned something today.
You have to blame the parents. You have to.
Oh my
Some
goodness.
fault is in the parents. Some fault is in the parents.
Listen,
Is there
as
anything else you want to talk
Mia,
about this
listen,
movie?
Mia wasn't 30 years old becoming a serial killer. All right. She dilly dallied in the supernatural forces as a teenager. I don't know.
So, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, we still do have to get to the music and the cinematography.
Oh, you want to talk about the music and the cinematography?
Yeah, they did an excellent job. If you want to know, movie was shot well. I think they put Mia's terrible mother in beautiful.
Did the creators have great parents to allow them to do?
I think they taught them well. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The music was definitely good. Um you guys are something else. Listen.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened in these last 5 minutes.
Uh
I have no idea what just happened.
Well, you guys are just so flabbergasted that I blame the shit out of Mia's mom.
yes, I'm just so stuck
That's
on
what
that.
happened.
That's what, I've just been listening the whole time just
I
to you
thought,
ranting. I thought my
Yeah.
Mia rant wasn't even that bad.
the
No,
audience
compared to mine,
may
no,
think
no.
it's like a little shtick or a little performance, but I want y'all to know he means what he's saying right now.
Oh, I
Yeah,
wholeheartedly
he
do.
means what
I
he's saying.
wholeheartedly do. I wholeheartedly do. Mia's mom is to blame. 100%.
Oh my god.
100%. I don't think I'll be backing down on that at all. I don't think I will be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'm
how
sorry.
much do you blame Mia?
Listen, 90. We'll give her
That's
90.
all I
We'll give
need
her
to
90.
hear. That's all I care about. I don't care how much
All
you
right.
blame
See?
Mia's
This is
mom.
All right.
so shocking to me.
As long as Mia has a lot of the blame, hey, you can blame Mia's mom all you want. I don't care. Because
Nice. That's
Mia
what I'm doing.
is probably one of the okay, well, when I is one of the worst characters ever. Not worst written, just as a person. She's
Yes,
horrible.
person wise.
Yeah,
I
because
would
she's a great
never.
character.
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
she's a
Yes.
very well
They
written
executed her
character.
correctly.
Because even at the end, right,
Yeah.
like with the in the hospital when she dies, right, she's stuck in the hospital. She's running after people. Still kind of clingy. It's also nice way to show the time passage of the kid healing, the dad healing, and leaving the
Oh
hospital
yeah.
too, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it's like she's trying to still run after him. She's still in a way, still kind of clingy, still trying to grab and chase after people. Yeah, the lights shutting off, right? So she's dying, right? And then
Yep.
you have the end scene where she's now one of those spirits in the hand that can pop up when someone's using the hand. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't check to see, but is that the other hand or was that the hand that they had? That's the one thing I didn't.
I think it was the hand that they had.
Mm.
Well,
Oh
who
yeah, that
knows, man? Who
yeah.
knows?
Either way, it would be so interesting if they did make a part two.
If there are multiple.
If there are multiple, but I mean, like if they made a second movie, and then just to show, like maybe even like just the other
Oh, the
side
origin.
or something like that.
I
Not even the
I would
origin,
say
like
this.
just a perspective from the spirits in the hand.
I have a note. I have a note on that. I actually wouldn't want a sequel because, in my opinion, it kind of takes away from like the mystery and the allure and the thing that kind of makes it. Um, I want to say compelling. I don't know if that's the right word that I want to use, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd want a sequel. Maybe a prequel. I feel like a prequel would be kind of cool
Mm.
to watch how this kind of all unfolded. We kind of see the guy who got his arm chopped off,
Were you
you
about to
know.
say something,
But
Christian?
again, I don't know.
I don't know. When you first said prequel, I was like, it would be the same movie that we just saw, but like with three people. Like, how would that be entertaining?
That's why
But I
I
guess you
feel
want to
like.
find out
Mm,
what's
what?
coming. I guess or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I
If
don't think
that is a true
either one
story,
is necessary.
huh?
I don't think either is necessary. Although I
It's
think
not. I
of
just think it would be a cool concept just
the
to
other
see.
perspective will be a little yeah. But that'd be more like a short film, like not like a whole movie.
Oh yeah,
But like here's something for you guys since you guys really like our movie. Here's a little teaser for you. Enjoy.
yeah. I can see that. I can see that. You know.
Yeah.
But shit, if it made more money, you best believe there'd be Talk to Me 1, 2, and 3,
Mm.
and talk to me, and there's like the whole body. Like, oh no, Ugh, capitalism.
Yeah.
Hey, who
On
knows? The
that side,
second
no.
movie could even be better than the first.
It could.
Yeah,
It could.
kind of like
Sometimes they are.
Smile 1 and 2. Second one was way better than the first one. But that's a
That's
story for
actually
another
very good
day.
to know because I still haven't watched Smile 2. So you saying I should watch it?
Oh yeah, yes, you should watch it, and then we can talk about it. Also,
Oh, you heard it here first, guys. Smile 2 on the to list.
yep, it'll be on the to-do list later down the line. I guess whenever you decide to watch it, up to you.
2026, yeah.
But oh my gosh,
Hmm.
Barry, have you watched Smile 1 and 2?
No, I have not.
Oh wow, okay, all right. Yeah, whenever they decide to watch
I
it, we'll talk
I
about
do
it.
want to say something real quick about Smile
Is it a
1.
spoiler?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not. Technically, it's not a spoiler. I just, especially for horror movies, can you guys please not show all of the jump scares in the trailers?
Oh, is that what they did?
That's like I don't know. That's all I have to
Hey,
say.
that's a
Real
valid
quick.
thing to say.
I try not to
They're
watch
doing nonsense like that.
horror movie trailers. I try not to watch trailers in general as much.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with Quaker.
And if I do, it depends on the movie, and I'm probably only watching one trailer, and that's the first one.
Mm.
Like even for Nosferatu, I'm pretty sure I didn't watch a trailer, but I knew who the director was and everything, so I'm just like, I'm gonna watch that movie. And the actors and actresses, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll definitely watch this movie. So certain things
I
I'm
think I should
willing
do
to
that too
watch going in blind.
because I watched a movie recently where I regret having watched the trailer.
Yeah. Like
Not that
the
it spoiled anything,
substance,
but it took some of the joy away.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the substance going into that movie blind is one of the best. You're gonna have one of the best experiences ever. Or going in blind to that movie.
Sure.
Barry, why
But
you're
anyway,
not gonna
that's
agree?
enough of a sidetrack. Let's get back. Let's get back in the rail. Let's let's finish off.
All right. So yeah, I mean, whether they make a part 2 or not, this was a great movie in my opinion. I thought it was really good. Again, the premise is simple, but the execution, everything was amazing. And you get some really great characters in this. Even ones that you hate forever, and even
Yeah.
ones that may pop up for like 30 seconds on a video on the phone, right? As well.
Yeah, even ones that barely have any actual screen time,
Right?
Yeah. Her too. Yeah.
they leave an impact.
Yeah. Whether
Mm-hmm.
it's good or bad, I guess. Oh my gosh, I still can't get over that. That's insane.
Yeah, it was.
Hey,
Good
listen,
in
I
my
have
opinion.
my opinion on the woman. I think she's terrible.
Is there anything else you want to mention about the film and overall, Barry?
No. I think I'm good. Is there anything you guys want to say about Mia's mom?
I
I
don't
want
have
to
any real
say,
strong opinions like you do.
honestly, for those who haven't watched it, I'm surprised you've made it this far. It's because you've been spoiled heavily.
Oh yeah.
But you should watch it. You should watch it. It's a great movie to watch and enjoy. And find out who you hate, who you love. Who knows?
Who you love? Yeah.
How you float.
It won't be Mia. It won't be Mia or her mom. Just FYI for those who are curious.
Oh gosh. The hate is real. Oh my gosh. I've never seen someone
Yeah.
hate a side character
The
so
hate is
much.
real. Yeah.
For
Side characters could be easily hated. We shouldn't underestimate side characters.
I agree with you.
Yeah, see?
All right.
And on that note, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Nothing else to say, right?
Anything else you guys
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
say?
No. Don't play with the devil. He will torment your soul.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing Mia's mom didn't get across to Mia. So
Okay, guy, relax.
Hey, Christian, anything you want to say before we go? Any words
it
of
easy.
wisdom?
But yeah, on that note, I truly don't have nothing else to say.
Okay. Christian?
Neither do I.
Okay. Well, all I have to say, guys, is
Words of wisdom. Ooh, put me on the spot. You know what? For next episode, I have 2 quotes or 1 quote.
okay.
What
Now,
are your quotes?
No, for next
Christian?
episode, I have 1 quote. For now, keep on enjoying life and live it to the fullest.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
now
Nice. Good words, Christian.
what I have to say, guys, is don't be a Mia. All right. Don't let no demon
Don't
come
be a
possess. Don't let no demon come and possess your friend's brother and then keep them in there longer than 90 seconds. All right. That's just selfish.
right.